Welcome to HVAC and a Beer with Jake. Today I'm featuring the Rhinoceros Double IPA. This is made by my friend Patrick. He names his brewery Patchworks. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook. This is his Rhinoceros Double IPA. That's a very good beer. He's a home brew. He does not sell to public. He gave me a bomber of this recently. I want to feature it on the program. It has a sweeter taste, more like a barley wine, dessert wine, beer, crisp flavor. A little bit hard to explain. It has all the good hops. It has the Chinook, the Centennial, Eldorado, Mosaic, Citra. It's the hops you expect out of a good double IPA. Homemade labels, always fun. I prefer more of a slightly tart beer over a sweeter beer. Never really liked brandy, sweet wine type stuff. It's growing on me. Don't mind the glass. I got that from a local brewery. I just wanted to show the color, texture, cloudiness of his beer. Tastes very good. I think it clocks in at an 8.2, I believe, with 110 IBU. It does. Moving on to HVAC and a beer. So my neighbor with the broken air conditioning, he waited for me. He's a good sport. So I broke my arm biking, as you probably saw in the first video. Here's the scar. I have a plate, 8 screws. That video was made a week after I broke it. I hadn't even had surgery yet. They were watching my arm, monitoring. Had a surgery. 5 weeks after that surgery, had another surgery. You can see a few more scars. Tendon broke. So I've had 2 surgeries to repair this arm. Kind of over it, ready to move on, ready to ride my bike. My neighbor was nice enough to wait for me to repair his AC, knowing what we went through with that company he called. So they did not charge us, luckily. We found a leak in the evaporator coil. That leak was a little bit interesting. I'm not sure if somebody damaged it during installation many years ago or if somebody did something more recent. I can't really say. But what I can tell you, when we went to service that, once I had my hand back, I pulled the cap off the condenser, which is the outdoor unit. It's the part that sits outside your window. The heat comes out, the fan runs, with the coil on the outside. I pulled that cap off and the Schrader sprayed at me. They use Schraders just like a bicycle tire, just like a car tire. Obviously rated for refrigerant rather than car tires. But that cap sprayed at me. That is abnormal. That usually indicates a leak. So I'm thinking, oh, we don't have any issues. We have a bad cap. We have a bad Schrader. We have small issues. I can fix that. Turns out this tech that we called, this residential air conditioning company, put a piece of plastic in the cap. Very purposely put. It wasn't a manufacturing defect. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a piece of debris that got in that cap. Like I said, no defect. This cap had a purposely cut piece of clear plastic wedged in the bottom, so when you tightened it down that last little bit, so it doesn't rattle off, fall off, however you want to look at that, it pushed on that Schrader very slightly. When that happens, you get a slight leak. These caps are not designed to seal, they're designed to keep debris out. So it slowly leaked away. How long it's been like that, I don't know. I have a feeling this guy put that cap on to exaggerate the issue that I found. I'm hoping he didn't do any other damage at the same time, but he definitely caused that exaggeration. So I find that, I call my neighbor out, hey, come look at this. This is definitely not good business. He gets pissed. I tell him, hey, they didn't charge you anyway. Let's just let that go. I'll fix the system. Let's get it going. I find a leak in the evaporator. I have to do a little bit of coil repair, move some aluminum, fix it up. Find 2 leaks on it. One of them legitimately there. The other one questionable. Can't really say how it got there, but it was. Fix those. Test it. No more leaks. get it nice and evacuated, get it fixed up. Air conditioning, still running to this day. Extremely happy. Overall, if I were to charge for what I did, hours and materials, it would probably be, I don't know, 800-ish, maybe $1,000 versus the $3,500 they wanted to charge him. He got the neighbor discount. All I really wanted was some beer, maybe some whiskey, a little bit of cash to cover some of my materials. He made out pretty good. I have a happy neighbor. We have air conditioning. Make friends with your local AC guy. They will help you. They will steer you the right way. Thanks for joining me. This is HVAC and a Beer with Jake. Cheers.